Hey guys, I'm back. Papa D here with Papa D's Range Time, and we're working with the SwampFox Sentinel. It's a small red dot sight. It's a shake and awake, which I really like on my concealed carry guns. That saves the battery and really is a benefit to it. I am looking at the HellCat by Springfield Armory. I'm going to be removing this optic ready plate and then be mounting the SwampFox Sentinel on. Let's do this real quick. So the Sentinel comes with the red dot sight, obviously. You have a cover that goes over it. There's a waterproof plate that goes down onto the slide and underneath to kind of protect it. There's 3 different size screws that come with this, and of all things, guys, I even read the instructions, and on page 12 of the instructions on mounting, it says that the effective length of the screws, the HellCat, Springfield HellCat, we would use the M407, and it shows here the 7.5 millimeter, which actually on the pack is 8.6. I did a measurement on this. I did kind of a dry run to see how things were, and that way I could speed up the video for you. So let's go through a couple of things that I did. It's a nice little wrench tool that comes with the gun. It's really effective. It's a 10 millimeter torx that will allow me to get these out. And just for your information, the gun is unloaded and clear. We'll set that plate off to the side. Make sure this area is nice and clean. Any dirt or debris or foreign material could affect the sight. So I used my dial caliper, and just to verify that I was using the right length screws, and I just used the depth gauge to find out what the maximum depth would be for the screws going into it. And I used these 8.6 millimeter screws, dropped them into the red dot sight, and they're verified with my depth gauge to make sure that they were not going to be too long and hitting anything. And they are shorter than the maximum depth, so I'm very safe to use them. I think I mentioned this, but we're going to be torquing them to 15 inch-pounds as per the instructions, and I have a Torx T10. That's what fits the screws. We'll use a touch of Loctite on the screws before they go in. I've got 2 screws ready. The battery has to be installed with the plus side down. And we can verify that we have a red dot showing, which we do. This is the auto adjustment, auto brightness adjustment. I chose this one over the manual because I don't want to have to adjust anything in a very fast situation. So the waterproof cover goes on, and it's very important to fit onto the 4 lining pins that are there. Same thing with the sight. What I'm going to do is get my screws ready with my Loctite. What I like to do is put a little Loctite on a plastic piece of paper. That way I can kind of dip the screws in it, and it works extremely well for me. So I'll get my waterproof cover. Sight goes on, no wiggle whatsoever. And it is fitting flush. Blue Loctite, you don't need much, but you will take and Get some on your fingers. Drop the screw in. I'm going to run this down just so that it stays in the lock pins and I don't have to worry about it. Second one. And again, these are just 15 inch-pounds is what the factory says. I'm just making sure that I am sitting flush, which I am. And again, I have my torque wrench set to 15 inch-pounds. And they're both torqued to 15 inch-pounds. Clean just a little bit of Loctite off. And we are ready to go to the range. Sight this thing in, which they give you a sight tool, which I'll have to make sure I remember to take that out to the range. I believe I might have a flat screwdriver that might work a little bit better than this. Anyway guys, just wanted to bring this to you really quick. Mounting the SwampFox Sentinel red dot sight to my HellCat. Range time comes up so we can take a sighted in and get it ready. Thank you for watching guys. I appreciate you if you comment, like, and share. And I will see you down the road on the next video. Papa D here signing off.